Once again, here I am with the Dow Jones Industrial Average Outlook for the week. This is for the week of September 22nd and the last week of the quarter. And I am looking at not only the Dow Jones Industrials, as you know, I am also going to be looking at the SPX and the S&P 500 index, as well as the NASDAQ 100 index, or the NDX. You'll find me as Ani Day Trades on StockTwits and Twitter, and daytradingwithani.com is where my blog is, and that's my blog address, and you can read a further commentary there throughout the week if I have anything new to say. Let's put it that way. Let's look at what happened here in the past week. Good news, bad news scenario, often, as I wrote last week, is often being ignored, the bad news being okay news, and everything is looking rosy, is looking good. The interest rates are being kept low, so that means, of course, that there might be more money to be made on the markets. When this scenario will turn, we don't know. And we don't know how much people are willing to continue to invest under such conditions. So let's take a look at what's happening on the Dow Jones. Obviously, this was a stronger bounce than I expected here, and so this was a very good scenario. This is a very good double bottom to go along in for the Dow Jones, and it's reached a new high. I was talking about this being the possibility, of course, this trajectory line, and now it's going to be intersecting this one. If I go to the right, let's extend to the right on this, and you can see that roughly around here is going to be the 17.5, and that's going to continue this pattern right up here, this trend line right up here, and of course it's going to be supported by this trend line right here. Whether that's going to signal a major turn, I don't know, and of course that can happen before that as well. Some point in time, I do believe we will be coming back down and off, and then this line will have to be watched whether this can be broken down right here at the 16914 area. That's what we have to consider. Okay, the SPX is showing much the same. As you can see, this trend line right here is now poked above, tested above, and right here it's pulled back. So we are looking at this kind of a toppy situation, where we can also once again turn back down and test some of the levels. Down to the 2000 is of course going to be the first thought on this, and whether it's going to go any lower, the second thought would be in this region right here at these 1986, 1985 region. So that's what I'm looking for. Those are support areas, and so it's, so it's the 1992, 93 there. Once again, just like with the Dow Jones, at some point I think we will be testing this area. So the major thing to watch for that would be in this region right here at the 1978, 1977. And once again, this is not such a big pullback to be overly concerned about. Depends on what the momentum is behind it, is what's going to really be signaling what kind of a pullback we are going to be experiencing. Right, and the same thing with the NASDAQ 100. Now it's joining the other two charts, looking very much the same. Looking for this new right here, where it's going to intersect possibly this trend line at the 4138 area. And of course right now it did break through, but closed below this top right here, and so it's not, so far it has not closed at that new high. It just touched it. So we'll be watching this, and of course the first place where we watched for support is the same places as it did test twice, as you can see. Remember, I was talking about this push up here, this breakthrough, here last week, and now I'm talking about this becoming a support area now. So that's going to be tested, and if it comes back down, then we'll be watching this line right there, the 40-50, whether it will give in and retest the 14-20 area. And that's it for the week. That's all I can say. And happy trading. Trade it well and careful as always. And we'll be talking with you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.